Good morning everyone and welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. Just wondering where we should fly today. It's going to be somewhere in the UK, but I just don't know where to. I mean, probably to Gatwick, but where from? So I was just sort of working out where we could go from. I was going to do Australia, but it's all dark there now. So, well, not really ideal if we want to sort of see the difference when the update come out. Anyway, that's all we've got in the chat. We've got Iveta, we've got Kyle, we've got Jasper, we've got Miss Adams. How is everybody doing? Hopefully everyone is all well. So yeah, I'm just having a look about where we could take off. Somewhere we haven't took off before. So I'm just having a little look where we haven't taken off. Newcastle maybe? How long of a flight would that be? Newcastle to Gatwick. That's not too bad. What about Blackpool? That'd be quite a cool flight. Blackpool. 41 minutes. Why does that one take so long? That is like much closer. Or Dublin. I don't know if we've taken off from there before. Dublin to Gatwick. Well, I don't know why it's taken so long. It's odd. 44 minutes. But yeah, just working out where we should. Where have we not sort of took off from before? Let's quickly set that back to that. That's a bit easier then. Yeah, I'm not too sure. What about Exeter? We did land there before, didn't we? What's that like? Yeah, that's not too bad. Exeter to Gatwick. Hello Kyle, so a bit of a regional flight. Well, there is Cardiff as well. Let's have a look at this, Cardiff. Where's there a gate? There we go, set as departure. What's that like? Let's have a look. Yeah, that's not too bad. Estonia, that's over here, isn't it? I don't really know where we could go from if we went here. I suppose it would be Riga to Cileani. But no, I think we'll probably just do Gatwick today. But it's snowing, is it? Let's we want to get into it fairly quick. Yeah, Riga. Well, I think Riga, that's Russia, isn't it, up there? Don't know. I think we're staying in the UK too. That's what we usually do on the morning streams, nice and local. But Jasper, if you remind me next time, I'm sure we might be able to Estonia. Well, that is a really weird. Wow, that is weird. Shall we change that? That one. Wow, I've got that really weird loop. Let's quickly. That's odd. Why is it a really weird loop? That one. That one. There you go, that's better. Much better. Right, departures out of Cardiff. Let's see, that doesn't seem too bad. Not really direct, that one. What about that? Still a bit of a weird kink in it. Departures, that one. That one. So I don't really know them off by heart, so I just have to scroll through them. Hello Southern Enthusiast. Can we do Blackpool? I think we'll do Cardiff for now. Yeah, we haven't been to Cardiff before, or took off from Cardiff, so there you go. That's yeah, perfect. And we do live weather, which it already is. We'll set our livery to British Airways, like so, and fly. Doncaster. Now we'll do Estonia at some point, Jasper. Don't worry, mate. That's what the morning ones usually do. Something a bit more local. Well, yeah. If you remind me, at some point we will do Estonia. Maybe, you know, in fact, the next time we do Flight Sim, Jasper, we'll do Estonia. If it's light. It's just like a train crew. Yeah, next time just we'll do Estonia. But that's if it's light. The next time it's light in Estonia, we will do Estonia. Let's go in. As I know you've mentioned it a few times, so. And there is game sound. I've just muted it at the moment as it's just the music, so well, we don't really want to be listening to that. So we'll load in. And then we shall get going. And then we've got another stream after this, which will be on the South Wales main line. So we're sort of sticking in South Wales. Didn't realise it was already 9:45, blimey. Morning is shot by already. Awesome, Carl. Come on, load us in. It's Cardiff. It's probably not a lot to load in. Well, we will get there. It is loading. But yeah, how is everyone this morning? Hopefully everyone's all well. What's my time? It is 9:45. But yeah, if we do another flight sim stream on this sort of time, or just when it's light in Estonia, we'll do that next. There we go, about time. Right, there we go. It's loaded in. Cool. The time does go quick, yeah. Which is not good. Right. Let's try and be fairly quick getting this all set up. I'm playing OMSI 2, awesome. They go on first. External power on. And then we do check the engine generators, which they say fault. But I mean, that's what they're supposed to say, I'm pretty certain. So that's all good. APU master, APU start. You're going to school today. Nice, Carl. Right, let's see. Ground services. Ground. Jetway connection. Yes, we're being treated to one. Your time is 11:45. So it's about, 2 hours ahead then. So I'll bear that in mind for when we do Estonia. I suppose the cut-off point will sort of be 2 PM this time. So yeah, maybe at some point we'll do, next time we do flights, and we could do it about 2 PM. And then in Estonia it will still be light. Your off score as my year group has been closed due to shortage of staff. Ah. Cool, baggage is coming on, but this is Cardiff Airport. A nice clear day here, quite nice weather. In fact, I was outside about an hour ago. It's quite mild out there today. It's quite nice. You haven't got that bitter wind which we had yesterday, which sort of just made it really cold. None of that today. So yeah, it's quite nice out. Fairly nice flight. Right, let's. That's now available, so we can get APU bleed. External power. Yeah, because that's the external power is the thing coming from the ground, I think. And now we want APU bleed on, which is the in-plane power. So we get that off and APU bleed on. That's all week. And then also do the fuel pumps. Just so they are all ready to go. There we go, that's all good. Cool. And now we wait. But yeah, fairly quiet this morning. I mean, usually it's fairly quiet. I mean, it's not even 10 yet. But thanks all for coming in. Arrival time into Gatwick at the moment is 10:26. So probably, 10:36 by the time we get out of here. Right, I think the jetway is probably done now. We got the same plane at my airport, also Mr. Adams. Well, these are pretty much everywhere. Yeah, not British Airways everywhere. Well, they probably are everywhere. Yeah, the A320 is all over. I would like them to bring some more Airbuses. You know, the A321, A323. It would be cool if they did bring a bit more out. So at the moment, I think it's only this one. But if they bring out an official one, I'll probably get that. Right, the baggage. Come on, hurry up. Are they not even... slow service? Come on. Or has it done that thing again where it glitches and... Yeah, I think it has. Okay, well, baggage service end. Yeah, something where it glitches and they just go super slow and don't actually do anything. Fair enough, Jasper. Yeah, I've got this on the external hard drive, as it would literally completely tear apart the SSD. And it runs perfectly fine on the hard drive, so I'll just keep it on here. Request IFR clearance, the A220. That must be a really small plane. Just getting that already, yeah, we're all good. Yep. 7,000 feet straight away, so fairly low. Cool. 775 squawk. Yeah, acknowledge ground clearance. Awesome, Southern Enthusiast, and hello John, how are you? As we somehow call each other John, yep. There we go. Yes, we'll do. On 133,105. Well, that's already the one we're on. Okay. Request taxi IFR. Let's get that on, and that will do. Yeah, will do. Yes. Using taxiway AB. So we try and actually work out, well, let's see what way we're taking off from, then we should have a good idea of what way we need to be going. So I think in real life they do have a little map. Right, hopefully we're not taking off from there. No, that's not a runway, is it? Yeah, so we're going to be going along there, I would imagine. Cool. Right, ground services, and do we get... Yes, we are getting treated to a tug. Get that off. Cool. So the tug, there's the tug there. They're going to push us back. Lovely. But yeah, nice flight. I don't know what the weather is at Gatwick. I would imagine it probably is... Well, looking out my window, it's overcast and sunny. So probably very similar to this. So yeah, very nice flight. Probably get there and it would be all foggy, knowing us. Anyways. Come on, lock onto the thing. There we go. What streams this? Then the South Wales main line in the 70. And then TSW later. Hello Roy, how are you? I was going to do Australia this morning. But in the end it was all dark. So didn't in the end, because they brought out an update yesterday for Australia. How you doing, Roy? Back we go. Seems all good. Let's get that off. I want to try and do it on my own. Pushback stop. There we go. But let's get out of Cardiff and let's get up in the air. Right, now we need to get all the engines on. And also get the lights on a bit more. There we go. Right, what do we do now? Now we make sure that's in idle, which it is in idle. Set that to ignition start. And engine 2 on. That should be all good. Just gonna tick off the checklist for the first one. I don't think you necessarily need to do this, but there you go. Let's quickly do all of that, which we've already all done. So there we go. As the engine's coming on as well, we get that on. Yeah, engine's firing up. That's good. Hello, whizzing along. But yeah, what is everyone up to this morning? Maybe you've just got up. Maybe you're sneakily watching from school. Or maybe you're watching at work. Let's say that's taxiway. Yeah, taxiway A, and it said to go taxiway B, didn't it? So yeah, let's try and work it out for ourselves. That was quick. Well, I felt really quick, that one coming on. Right, engine number 1. Hello, Pep. Is that a new picture? Yeah, I'm all good. How are you? Yeah, it's like a new profile pic, Pep. It's like a nighttime one. Fair enough, Quicker. How are you holding up? You're at home, awesome. I'll be going out in a bit, but nice chilled out morning. That one just feels like it takes forever to come on. Yeah, British Airways. Yeah, beautiful weather at Cardiff though. I mean, for Wales, this is good. Slowly getting better day by day. Awesome. Looking forward to the Eurostar live stream. The Eurostar live stream. What was Davidoff's request? GTA, and then Pep's request was the 313, which I'll do. Your scenario, Mr. Quicko. And what was the other thing? No, I think that was all the requests. I think. I'll have to double check though. Oh, awesome, Pep. Right, that is now on. So what we can do now is we can set that to normal, and we can get, well, as we've got engine power now, we can get APU bleed off and APU master switch. And then we can tick all of this off, because, well, we don't need it on anymore. There we go, that's all of that. Done all of that. And there we go. Let's think about getting going. Let's go. So taxiway A and B. Yeah, it sounds good. But don't you have to hold TPWS override? Wouldn't that work as well? No, I'll have a look though. Oh, awesome, Pet. Along we go. What was departure frequency again? It was, let's have a look. 133.105. Yeah, 11. What was it? 113.105. Oh, 133.105. Right, we're going taxiway B, so I think we're continuing to the end of here. That would sort of make sense. Plane, why is the engine not going? My blooming flight stick has a delay sometimes. Don't think it's modelled in. Oh no, I'll be trying out the new 700 at some point as well. What was it? 133. Oh, it's already on, I think. So we're all good. And then our departure frequency is 118. So I guess we change it to 118 once we. I suppose the departure frequency you change it when you get onto the runway. So I suppose that'll be like Cardiff Centre or something. Not too sure. I'm still learning. Yeah, sounds good, Pet. It is lovely weather, Jasper. It sure is. Well, I think we should already be contacted to the tower. Yeah. Ready for departure IFR to Gatwick. That on. Right, runway 12. Right, I think we are all good for takeoff as soon as we are up. Keep that on. Good, 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 good. Right. Let's roll onto the runway. They did, yes. No, well, the same one. Well, the thingamabobby. The ATS one. Yeah, I don't think we need to go to the end, do we, and turn around? Well, I wouldn't think we have to. I haven't taken off from here before, so I'm probably gonna... No, it doesn't look like it. I think we should have enough to take off. I don't think we need to go around the loop there. Well, oh no, I think that's it when you land, so we're all good. What beautiful weather here, though. Let's go. So I'm leaning in a little bit to here because it's where the flight stick is. It's a bit more awkward on the chair I've got now. B1 rotate. Positive climb. Manchester Centre. Good day. That's blimmin' done it again. Right, I think we are all good. I think that was alright takeoff. Right, let's set autopilot as we are now up quite a bit. Yeah, me too, Mr. Quicko. Yeah, it's quite annoying because sometimes my flight stick, like the engine little flap on it, sometimes it's a bit delayed. It's only sometimes. Sometimes it's perfectly fine, but other times it is delayed, which can be quite a pain when you're trying to set it into different bits. Yeah, it's lovely, pet. Yeah, I think that was a good takeoff. As we leave Cardiff behind. Got to check that. Yeah, all good. So, where's the first waypoint there? Slightly peculiar. Yeah, we did go out the right way. Yeah, we had to turn a little bit, perhaps. Well, it's all good. We're up in the air, so no worries. Can't maintain 16,000 feet. I'd imagine it probably is our cruising altitude as well. I can do. Yeah, you can chat. There you go, it's reset now. It's a bit easier for me if we went straight out. I think it matters too much. Alright, let's actually we'll keep it at that for now. Right, so landing time at Gatwick is 10:38. Yeah, I see 7 enthusiasts. Oh, we got a achievement as well. I think that was 50 hours flight time. And hang on a second. I knew it. I knew it. I hadn't blimmin' unmuted the game audio. Apologies, everyone. I thought someone would have noticed. Wow, it's all good. Right, almost at 10,000 feet, so I'm going to take that off. Actually, yeah, no, we don't really know that. I get that off. Get them off. There you go, we're all good. Do it all the time too. Oh, 20,000 feet, okay, well, even better. Okay, well, we'll get that up. Didn't even cross my mind. The thing is with flight sim, there's not like much you can hear apart from just the engine whirl, so I guess it isn't really that noticeable. And you can hear the ATC just about. Yeah, so it's not really noticeable too much. So I think we've just gone over the Bristol Channel. Lovely quicko. Hello, Jackie Dory. Right, I'm gonna remember that thing I went on yesterday, the Skyberry, which came up with all of the airport information about Gatwick. So I'm gonna try and find that again, and then we can use that to. Instagram always like these weird reels. What are reels? Get rid of it. No, I don't want to make a reel. I don't know what a reel is. There. Right, let's try and find that thing again, because that told us about the airport. Which it probably is 10 degrees there at the moment. It's yeah, good weather out there. Well, for January. Yeah, so there's a website called Skyberry. It comes out of, I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you better see it on webcam. It comes with all the information you need about the airport. That's free as well. Well, not every single bit, but you know, the sort of important bits. So Gatwick Airport. Let's see if it comes up. It just says no, we don't have it. Wouldn't be surprised. There we go. Oh, no, that's not. No, hello. No, not 2009, not 1999. Where's... Let me just look up Skyberry Gatwick Airport. Skyberry Gatwick Airport. Let's have a look. Alexa. Never really been to Cardiff Airport. I mean, I was studying at Cardiff. It was never something that crossed my mind. Fair enough, Pep. I suppose it's just easier probably to get the train. There it is. That's better. Now go away, Alexa. No, I don't want to. It's telling me about studying at Cardiff now somehow. Right, let's see the information. So, elevation's 202 feet. They just told me to do something, didn't they? Not a hand off. 118475. 118475. I can do that. 475. Contact London Centre. Hello, Project Decker. Fair enough for Decker. Yeah, it's fairly quiet this morning. Thanks all for coming in. Continue to add kick as planned. Right, let's have a look. So, information, and then we can plug it in. I mean, it's only a short flight, so not a lot of the temperature stuff will change. Let's see. So, wind direction is at 260 and 10 knots. 260 /10, and we'll put that into there. Approach speed 169. You're mad. Temperature is 9 degrees. Yeah, I was about right, wasn't I? I said 10. 9 degrees. Q and H is 1021. 1021. I don't know how you find the minimums and decision height. It doesn't come up with that. Yeah, I don't think it does come up with that. So we shall leave that. But yeah, nice little way you can find out the information. But yeah, I don't know how you find the decision or minimums. Oh, fair enough, Pep. Well, in fact, we will be going to Cardiff probably in the next stream. So started at Cardiff and then we'll be going back there. Right, let's see, we're almost at cruising altitude. We can whack that up a bit now. Yeah, there's our route today. So we've got about 100 miles to the Gatwick. I doubt we'll be at 20,000 for long. Oh, fair enough, Pet. Right, well I'm going to set our speed up now, as we don't really want to be at 290, do we? So we'll set that up to 345. I think pilots would do this in real life, wouldn't they? They wouldn't just leave the auto throttle on. I mean, we're at cruising altitude, why not go to 345? Go up north next time, could do. There you go, it was in time this time, which is good. It's going up. Let's reset the pressure there. Cool. Yeah, we're all good at the moment. As we work our way out. Is there another stream before you go to college? Yes, there is. Now we're coming down already. Okay. Yeah, you got the little arrow, I think. I literally just went up. You told me just to go up, and now we're going back down. Typical, typical. How you doing, MJ? We're flying to London Gatwick, which is just Gatwick to me. We've put in this information here. I found that on a site called Skybrary, which seems to have good information. The only thing it's missing is the minimums and the decision height, which I don't think actually does come on in this plane, as I've seen videos on YouTube where it says minimums and I don't know, like decision and 100 above, but on this it doesn't seem to do that, which is a bit peculiar. I don't know if there's a way of turning that on. Oh, hello. Transponder mode. No, I've not really seen this bit before down here. Identify. What's all of this down here? Not really seen this bit before. Yes, I am coming down, thank you. In fact, I do need to pop that back to climb, as we were going up. And they were like, nah, you can go down now. Pop them on just a tad. Are you doing Southeastern High School on Friday? I was thinking about, yes, I probably will. It does quicker, yeah. Awesome, Pet. When does that black and white circle thing do when it moves? This thing, I think that's something to the pitch, I think. Which I'm not really too sure what it does. I know you can sort of find the pitch or something. You can do something with it. Although I think it can just do it automatically. Yeah, it's a good question. I don't really know what it does. Probably something to the wing. Oh, I see, MJ. Well, I've got all of that bit in, so. Fair enough, Pet. Morning, Amanda. Let's try and see where we are. What's that, Bournemouth down there maybe? Could be quite a good guess. Yeah, maybe Bournemouth. Let's have a look. Yeah, it probably would be Bournemouth. That was a very good guess. Is that the runway down there? Because there is an airport at Bournemouth. Oh, there it is there. There's Bournemouth Airport, and you go over the hills which are here. It's quite, yeah, it's a bit like Exeter Airport. Similar. Very similar. And there's Southampton. And the Isle of Wight over there, Portsmouth over there, Gosport there. No, that's not Gosport. Gosport's a bit further down, I think. No, it probably would be Gosport. No, Gosport's down there. Apologies. Yeah, Gosport is down there. There's Portsmouth. I think round this way you've got Lymington somewhere. Somewhere over there. Yes, probably quicker. It's Bournemouth. Did you get the BA livery on the marketplace? I sure did. It controls the trim of the aircraft, so when you increase and decrease altitude, it auto trims the aircraft so the nose is always stable. It's a precaution for the aircraft not to stall. I see, MJ. Do pilots do that manually in real life? Because for me, it just seems to do it automatically. Or is it just, or can you change it if you feel it is off? Just like that. Been a bit quiet, haven't they? Let's have a look. No, we're all good. As we continue, it looks like it's fairly cloudy above Gatwick. I'm about 10 miles south of Gatwick. Not even 10 miles south, actually. Probably, no, probably less than that. And it's just sort of cloudy, so it's probably going to be a bit overcast. Maybe quicker, that'd be cool. Let's quickly respond to a certain someone. There we go. Although I bet as soon as we get to Gatwick it'll be all foggy. Every time we've gone into Gatwick at this sort of time, it's been foggy. Hello 40 Crypta, I'm all good, how are you? I'm just going to put it back down to 320. I would imagine soon they'll probably tell me to come down even more, so there's not really any point of speeding up. Landing time is 10:36, so yeah, that's all good. In fact, I'd set it to 300. There's not really any point of speeding up. Traffic at 2 o'clock. 17,900. That'd be below us. I think it's 3. No, I can't see it. 2 o'clock, I'll be over here somewhere. I sometimes set the trim manually, but a lot of times it auto trims. It depends on what the sea level of the airport and weather. If it's really foggy, they would manually change the trim. Let's see if we can go and see it on the external cam. 2 o'clock at 17,900. I don't think there was even a plane there. No, there's nothing about. Dunno. Dunno, Miss Quicko. Should be starting to come down soon. it's not. No. Is that the M3 maybe going down there? Yeah, maybe the M3. I don't think we're over my sort of area yet. No, not yet. Cool. How many streams today? We got this one, then after this we'll be going back into Wales where we started, and we'll be doing the South Wales main line in the class 70. That's what we'll be doing next. And then later on we got TSW, and maybe we'll do another stream, but it's unlikely, as we're doing 2 this morning, so I'll probably chill out later. Well, we'll do TSW later. How you getting on, MJ? I think you mentioned you were isolating, I think you said you were isolating. How's that getting on? So we should be landing in 14 minutes. So yeah, it won't be long until they start shouting at me to bring it down. Probably actually once we get to here. Got blimmin' heck. I thought we were a bit over. We got an 85 knot side wind. It's pretty windy. And it's, yeah, affecting everything really. 85 knots. I think the highest we've had was 110 knots, I think. Crazy. Right. Bring that right down. That will do. Cool, we're starting our descent now. Set the vertical speed to usually about 30. Which seems like a lot, but I mean when you look from the outside it's, well, pretty gentle. In fact, we probably do need a bit more than that, because yeah, we don't have too long. We'll go 40, which seems like a lot, but yeah, I mean, look at that. From the outside, it looks all right. Passengers are all belted in. You're about to start a flight from New York to East Midlands. Good luck, Finn. How you doing, Finn? Speed is trying to run away from us. I'm gonna get them on a bit. That's all good. And we are going to be going below 10,000, so we need to get what do we need to get on? I think we need to get them on, I think. Someone said when you're below 10,000 you get them on. So yeah, we'll get them on. Well, I mean, I think you get them on below 10,000. I think someone said you do. Don't know about the nose light. I wouldn't think so. I think the nose light's on the wheel, so it wouldn't really make sense. Oh, hello. There's my town there. I'm right above it now. Look out my window, I'll be able to see my plane. I can even see where I live. Hello down there. What we doing? Contact Gatwick approach. I want to do it. 126.825. 126.825. Oh yeah, it's then there. Land lights in below 10,000. Cool. Nose one, yeah, sounds good. Cheers, Miss Adams. Yeah, it was on Train Life earlier. Sounds good. Still coming down at a good rate. Maintaining a good speed as well. 45 knot tailwind at the moment. Well, it looks like it is coming down as we come down, so that's all good. What was the wind at? The wind at Gatwick was at 10 knots, so yeah, it's not really that windy as we go down. Look down below. Going below the clouds. Oh, up to sometimes 10 gigabytes, Mr. Quicker. And then you edit them on the PC and that's about 20 gigabytes. It's crazy. But that's only if I have to do it on the PC. Sometimes I'll just do it on the PlayStation, which is much easier and much quicker and still exactly the same quality, if not better. There's Burgess Hill down there. And you've got Hayward Heath just there. Right, let's bring that down a bit more, then we can start setting all the flaps. I'm down to 200. No, I'm not going up to 4,000 feet. I've just brought it down to 3,000. Some weird things they say at times. Like come to 4,000 when there's no need to whatsoever. This is the free editing thing, Quicko. If you don't mind me asking, how much was your PC? About 1,100, I'd say, on its own. Right, let's set that. Flaps 1 brings the nose down a bit. There you go, that's all good. Also, another question: when you come into land, does that need to be onto full? Because usually I just sort of have it. Well, if I'm already at the correct speed, I won't really have it on. I mean, it's usually just in half. About 10 minutes after this one, so well, we'll land at 36. So probably about 10 to 11 British time. Let's rain on the HUD. Need to be armed. Well, that's when they're up, isn't it? Coming up on May. Fair enough, Pep. Set climb, which is all good. Yeah, looping round to the airport. Not if you're on the correct approach speed, it's only if you need to slow down, but you should arm it and put it on your auto brakes depending on how long the runway is. Put it on your auto brakes. Oh, just put on your auto brake. Can do. That is speeding up a bit, so I do need to bring that down. Can you get Rocket League on Epic Games for the PC? I think so. Fair enough, Quicko. Mine, luckily, on the SSD, I've freed up a bit of space. But still, it's still fairly low.
2,500.
What was our approach speed? I think it was like 170 or something crazy like that. Oh, 150, that's changed. Yeah, before it was saying 170 or something. But luckily not now. to go into the other flaps. Right, don't really need that on now, it's all good. Fair enough, Quicko. I suppose you could get an external hard drive, but that would probably take up a USB slot. That's another way, I guess. Wind does seem to be knocking us about a little bit. Yeah, 38 knots. Well, hopefully at Gatwick it will come down. Yeah, you got the low, medium, and then max, haven't you? I was looking at a tutorial. It said if it's good weather, set it to low. If it's sort of bad weather, you know, if it's really bad weather, set it to max. Something like that. I think that's Jawhar, actually. Another Dovetail ambassador. And it's a fairly long runway as well at Gatwick, so I suppose it's slow. And the weather is, I suppose, alright. It's not the beautiful day, but it's not a beautiful day. At least it's not foggy today, like every other approach it has been coming into Gatwick. $10.40, yeah, that's changed quite drastically. I don't think it's going to be $10.48. I'd be very surprised if it was. It's a bit peculiar why it's saying $10.48. And we're not actually that far off now. Be starting our final soon. As we start the turn. And can we try and get up to 15 lights? It is fairly quiet this morning, but to be expected. It is work, school, so yeah. Yeah, can we try and get a few more lights? Well, they better not be getting in the way of us. No, we're good. Are they gonna contact me soon? Around we go. It was 150 approach speed, wasn't it? Is there a new update? So there was yesterday about 9 PM. It was the world update for Australia. I see Jasper. Right. I'll start setting it all up in a second. There we go. And we'll set that to low. Same time. Everyone loves a bit of Gatwick. What did you set it to? I suppose takeoff. Yeah, that's all good. And then we shall put the landing gear down. Cool. Morning, Mick. Yeah, good, you? Hopefully we're all well. 124. Oh. Missed that. 124, 230. Was it 230, wasn't it? 230. It's a while to scroll through. 230. So the co-pilot would be doing this, wouldn't they, realistically, not me. There's the airport. We've got a lovely approach. I thought we might get hit by a bit of cloud, but it seems to be slightly to the south. Wind 260. Has changed a little bit. Yeah, approach speed's gone down to 145 now. There's that slight increase, increase in the wind. That is really not lined up. That's quite badly lined up, actually. I think the wind is knocking us, so we're getting below boom in the diamond now. I'll have to get that on. The wind is knocking us though, I think. 38 knots at the moment. You've just told me about that. Only 10:35, yeah. Should be all good. Yeah, that seems a bit better now. It has lined up in the end. But we're right to the side here. Look at this. What's this? Crabbing, isn't it? That's what it's called. It's weird, isn't it? Just seeing it sort of, you know, we're going that way, but we're sort of, that's weird. Hello, Daniel. Right, everyone brace, brace, brace. How's college, Daniel?
1,000.
Right, I'm not going to do it just yet, because that'll probably run over a hill. I'll wait until that says 1,000. Then we shall do it. So I'm going to wait for the main thing to say 1,000. So it's a little bit closer. So it is quite windy, so I don't want to screw anything up. It is trying to move us slightly nearer to the runway, which is good. I'll take that off now.
500. 400.
The pappy is it's a happy pappy.
300. 200. 100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
There you go, we're down. That's good, yeah. Teacher was I was supposed to have. Oh, blimey. So it was a cover then, was it? What did everyone think? Good, Quicko, yeah. It's good today in the medieval land of Sussex. Everyone's, you know, out on the carts, chilling out. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we have a joystick. Cool. I still love the ILS, it always puts you a bit high up, unless I've just always landed a bit short. Probably the case. Smooth landing. It always sort of puts you sort of 1/3 down the runway, then you touch down. I'm so used to sort of going as close as I can to the end of the runway, then landing. But maybe that's not what you're supposed to do. I did copy, but surprisingly I was trying to manoeuvre a plane. So I can contact you. Yep, get that off. Taxi. And nose ground handoff. Cheers, Miss Adams. It was a good lad link. Contact ground. Taxi to gates. And we're trying to do it without having the thing on. It's usually number 80, isn't it? 73. Okay. Yeah, taxiway echo. Okay, yeah. Well, I'll keep that on, then we can see. But let's try and work it out ourselves. Smile after that landing. Welcome over to subscribed. Yeah, that's all good. Oh, we can set that to that. Right, let's try and work it out for ourselves. So across runway 08 left, which is this runway, and then the other one's 26. Taxiway E. So we've crossed the runway, now it's T we're looking for. There's T and then J. Okay, I think I've got it. Hello, Avnish. Wow, absolutely shameful. It's not a big fan here, is it? Yeah, then T and then J. So if you look at the little signs, it'll tell the little road signs pretty much. But I think, yeah, it is this way anyway. So we'll go this way. And then we're looking out for QBQ. I probably should be able to remember that. QBQ. If we get lost, we get lost. What flight snobbed it? Oh wow. It's a Logitech one. Is that one of the basic? Is that 10 years old or so? But they still make it. I would imagine so. Southern Enthusiasts. Right. What was it? QB. Oh, I've already forgot. QBQ. Right. It's not S, is it? QBQ. It's probably that M one, isn't it? QBQ. Let's see. Q. Where I see Q. There's Q there. Q. That is that way. I think straight on. Well, then there's another one. Why is there two? There's a Q that way as well, which is a bit confusing. Why is there another Q? Hang on. Come to a stop at the road sign. Alright. Let's have a look. QBQ. Well, Q goes that way as well, so it also goes that way. QBQ. I'm not too sure really. Or it's straight on. I suppose in real life you probably would have a map, but we don't have a map. TJR, yeah. JR. Yeah, we went along here. Then taxiway QB. Let's quickly pop on this, just so we see where we are going. So yeah, I think in real life there would be a map. We're going left. Okay, we'll go left. We could do Quicko. No, it did say R actually. Yeah, it did say R. Completely missed that. Yeah, it's taxiway R, and then QBQ. QBQ. Let's have a look. What's this one here? That's K, so it's not that. Where's Q? Hang on, Q's just there as well. I think I've taken a wrong turn, have I? There's Q there. Right, Q's over here. Wait, but yeah, we'll go over here. Right, so I see Q. It says go left. Then you can't go left. Blimmin' it's just like getting lost in an airport. Right, let's blimmin' we'll put that on. I'm gonna get to the blimmin' gate in the end. Right, yeah. I'll go round here. Yeah, that works. Still got to learn my way around. Right. And it's quite a big airport as well, so maybe at some point, Quicko. I do want to at some point. Right, let's oh, hello, let's put that off. We don't need that on. Wish there was a hotkey to do that. I can see all the bits over there. I can see the food truck waiting for us. That's what we like to see. And here's our gate right here. Round we go. It's only less than 10 seconds. Right, do we get treated to a man with a baton? We do. He's telling me to go that way, I think. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's all good at the moment. Still telling me to go forward. Should we go that forward? The jetway's right there. If it hits the wing, it's his fault. There we go. Right, here we are. We made it. This is Gatwick. Let's contact ground services. For some reason there's no jetway connection on there. That's very good. There we go. Also we'll get that off. Cool. That wasn't bad, was it? And get the bags off. Well, that is going to be it, everyone, for today's flight sim stream. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Actually, that was a good flight. That was. I don't really know what they're doing with the jetway. I don't know. Well, yeah, that is going to be it, everyone. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. You will find a link in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. I'll be live in about 15 minutes on Train Simulator on the South Wales Main Line in a Class 70. Apart from that, thanks all for coming in. Have a lovely rest of your day if I don't see you again, and I hope we'll see you in the next one. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.